Hey YouTube, Kim Brzezlik here. Thought I would give you a little idea of what I do at work. I recently did a video on threading, and it was just I was just going out to the shop to turn the lights out and lock the door, and so you know what, let me mess with these gears. I was very apprehensive about changing the gears out. I'd seen a couple of YouTubers who didn't have the best experience with changing the mini lathe gears from Harbor Freight to a threading configuration. I did manage to get it done for 12 threads per inch. I wasn't using the right cutter, but I did create something that resembled threads. And I'm going to try to do a little more comprehensive video on threading with a little more explanation. Here's something on the left here, these little cubes. This might work out for somebody wanting to ship something securely. These babies are pretty sturdy. There's plenty of E-tracks on the inside for strapping. You could actually reinforce your packing with wood, build a structure to keep it tight to the walls. They drop that off in your driveway, leave it until you empty it, and come back and pick it up or deliver it to where it needs to go. It's called ABF U-Pack. Actually, that's Relo cubes. U-Pack can actually deliver a trailer to your driveway or the street in front of your house. But I do want to do a more comprehensive video on threading with an explanation of the gear changes. What I do here is I'm a hostler. A hostler gets its name from the era of Teamsters and stagecoaches. The Teamsters actually piloted the stagecoach. The hostlers would be stationed at different parts across the country, and they would refresh the horses, make any repairs needed to the stage or tack, and send the teamster on. So I move trailers to and from the dock. There's another category of worker who strings them together. I call it converter gear. You set between the trailers and hook them up to each other. And we're getting close, I think, to a full circle around the terminal. It's a straight line terminal. There's roughly 335 doors. There's no doors, actually. There's no walls. There's no heat. It is a brutal place to be if you're working up on the dock, because the wind just blows everything straight through. You're driving a forklift, creating your own wind chill factor. I'm at a point to where I'm in the heated yard horse. You don't have to stand out in the cold for 8 hours a shift. But I definitely put my time in, wearing the Carhartts and 25 to 30 pounds of extra clothes in the winter, wool socks. I did manage to wear my Birkenstocks year round. Okay, here we come back around to the diesel tanks, and this is just about the end of this little tour of my workplace. I basically can drive around and listen to audiobooks is basically what I do for the most part. Hey, please like and subscribe, tell a buddy, bring a friend.